Today I am going to explain the second exercise of real number. That is the theorem based actually. First theorem is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. That is the every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the other in which the prime factors occur. Once the order will be ascending, then the way of number is factorized is unique. That should you have to keep in your mind. That one example according as per this theorem I have given here. Example 75, when we factorize in the rough column I have shown you, that is 3 into 5, 2 times 5 square. And 168 when factorized, it is 2 cube into 3 into 7. So these two numbers are totally different. This factorization of the two composite numbers is totally different terms is there. That has given in the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Next, relation of HCF and LCM of two numbers P and Q. So HCF into LCM is equal product of number, means P into Q. It is another theorem relation. Now next theorem is, let X is equal to P upon Q, a rational number. Okay, such that the prime factorization of Q is of the form 2 to the power n and 5 to the power m. That means Q should be factorized in two terms. This is 2 and 5, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then X is a terminating decimal. Then any factors, the example has given 7 upon 50. 50 means 2 into 5 square, so it must be a terminating decimal. This one terminating decimal. Next theorem is, let X is equal P upon Q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of Q is not of the form 2 to the power m and 5 to the power m. Where mn are the non-negative integers, then X is a non-terminating repeating decimal or recurring decimal it is. Example is 7 upon 15 I have taken. So 15 when factor is 3 into 5. So 3 and 5, it is not equal to 2 into 5. So that is according to the fundamental theorem, it is these two are not equal different. So it is not terminating, it is the recurring decimal. Now we'll go through the exercise 1.2 of NCERT book. The question number 1, express each number as a product of its primes. You can find out the prime factorization in the rough column as I have shown you, and then you have to write it in the ascending order of the number. So it is 2 square into 5 into 7. Same all the question done here. Question number 2, find LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integers and verify that LCM into HCF is equal to product of two numbers. Now we have to check it by fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So first factorize 26 and 91. Done it. Now HCF is, according to this, the common factor is HCF. HCF is 13 and LCM is 13 into 2 into 7. That is 182. Now verification. By fundamental theorem of arithmetic, we have to do LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. So LCM is 13 into 182. This is, and A into B is equal 26 into 91. This one. Now you factorize it. It is 2 into 182 is 2 into 7 into 13 into 13 is equal to, it is 2 into 7 into 13 into 13. These are the ascending order we have written, and this both side, left hand side is equal to right hand side. So the relation we proved that LCM into HCF is equal product of two numbers. Clear? Next question, same. 510 and 92 factorized is, and 92 also factorized. HCF is common factor is 2 only. The lowest factor we have to take. Okay, well, highest common factor means only 2 you have to take, least power. So 2 is HCF, LCM is this, or rest of the number if you multiply it, it is this one is the LCM. Now verification. By fundamental theorem of arithmetic, LCM into HCF is equal to product of number. Then these two number we have written, factorize this number and this number, ascending order you have to write, both sides are the same. So it's a proof, verified. Next is same, these two number, factorize this and this, HCF is 2 into 3. The least common factor we have to take. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6, and LCM is equal to 3024. Now verification, again same method, by fundamental theorem of arithmetic, this is equal to this, left hand side equal right hand side, verified. Question number 3. Find LCM and HCF of the following integers by applying the prime factorization method. Now 3 terms, prime factorization method. So 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3, 15 is equal 3 into 5, 21 is equal 3 into 7. So 3 as a common terms, HCF is 3 and LCM 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 is together 420. Same, it is the easy method, the same. This LCM and HCF we have to find out again, and this one also. Now question number 4. Given that HCF of these two number is equal 9, that has given. Find LCM of these two number. No need to find out by factorization method or other method. We can find the LCM by the relation of fundamental theorem. So LCM into HCF is equal to product of number. LCM into 9 is equal to this into this. So LCM is equal 9 will come the right hand side. It is 22338. Next question is question number 5. Check whether 6 to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Now solution. Actually for this type of question we have to go through the theorem, and always all the students should learn all the theorem and identity wherever it is given in the copy. Now by fundamental theorem of arithmetic, every composite number can be factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique. So it is called the uniqueness of fundamental theorem actually, apart from the other in which the prime factors occurs. So this theorem you have to learn word by word, then you will write it. Now a number end with the digit 0 for 2 into 5 to the power n. 2 5s are 10, 10 is means the unit digit is 0. So we have to know that the number end with 0 must be 2 into 5 to the power n. So 6 to the power n is equal, if you factorize, is 2 into 3 to the power n. And for the uniqueness we know that this any factorization, every factorization is unique. So 2 into 3 to the power n is not equal to 2 into 5 to the power n. Hence 6 to the power n does not end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Same question, if you the question come 4 to the power n can end with digit 0. Same you have to do with this fundamental theorem you have to write, and here you will write 2 into 2 to the power 4 to the power n is equal to 2 into 2 to the power n, means 2 to the power 2n, and which is not equal to 2 into 5 to the power n. Same type you have to write. Next, question number 6. Explain why these all are multiplication form. Plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5, it is with this term, are composite numbers. We have to prove that. Now we can take 13 as a common factor. 13, 7 into 11 plus 1. So it is 77 plus 1, 78. Factorize 78. 13 into 3 into 6. So it is the product of prime numbers. So it must be a composite number. Similarly here we can take 5 as a common factor, then 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2. This plus 1 is 1008 plus 1 is 1009. Both are the composite, the product of prime, so it is also composite number. So as the given term is product of several prime numbers, hence they are composite numbers. Question number 6. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? In this type of question, it is not the same question, but a similar question. If I take, there are 3 schools. Then in the morning the bell rang at 8 o'clock and the first school rang after 45 minutes, second school after 40 minutes and third school after 35 minutes. So when they will rank together again? This type of question is the same question, same type of solution you have to do. Simple, we have to find out the LCM of the numbers. So 18 is factor is 2 into 3 into 3 and 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. 2 and 3 is the common factor. So HCF is 2 into 3 into 3 into 2, that is equal to 36. So hence after 36 minutes they will meet again at the starting point. बंद करो.